Hi, this is Sylvia Saber with OpTv Global headlines. Starting with the national updates. United States announced $30 million in life-saving humanitarian aid for flood-hit Pakistan. United Nations launched $160 million flash appeal seeking the international community's help for relief operations in the affected areas. Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa asked to take action against those who are responsible for allowing illegal constructions in the flood-hit areas. Army Chief visited flood-hit areas in Swat to monitor rescue and relief operations. The Financial Action Task Force team has arrived in Pakistan to review the implementation of the action plan. The FATF review team will also review the strategy for the future actions. Chairman Tehreek-e-Insaf Imran Khan said he will come into power with full preparations for economic challenges. Khan claimed that he knew about the economic issues of the country after he came into power. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif on Tuesday extended an olive branch to Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chief Imran Khan, urging him to set aside his acrimony for now and work together for providing relief to fellow countrymen affected by unrelenting rains and floods. Flood torrents coming from the mountains are submerging cities in Sindh following stormy rains. The floodwater has inundated most areas in Dadud district. Pakistan People's Party leader Mansoor Wasan faced strong backlash on social media. Wasan compared the flood-hit area of Sindh with Italy's city Venice. District and Sessions Court has cancelled the interim bail of Zahir Ahmed and Dua Zehra case. Lahore-based youth facing criminal charges of the alleged kidnapping and marrying an underage girl from Karachi. Sindh Health Department has reported 55 dengue fever cases in the districts of Karachi. Pakistani authorities have decided to import onions and tomatoes from Iran and Afghanistan. Price of onions and tomatoes touches Rs 300 per kg due to shortage of supply. Up next, we have the international updates. US President Joe Biden has forcefully defended the FBI. Biden also used his remarks in Pennsylvania to continue to pressure Congress to revive a long-expired federal ban on assault-style weapons. A dangerous heat wave is taking hold of the southwestern United States. The mercury could reach as high as 44 degrees Celsius in Los Angeles suburbs as a heat dome settles in over parts of California, Nevada, and Arizona. Taliban celebrates first anniversary of US troop withdrawal from Afghanistan after a brutal 20-year war. Many Afghans say they are glad foreign forces have gone but are facing a deepening humanitarian crisis. Iraqi supporters of cleric Muqtada al-Sadr have begun withdrawing from Bangladesh's Green Zone after he demanded to end to deadly clashes. United Nations warned that Afghanistan faces deepening poverty with 6 million people at risk of famine. The UN humanitarian chief has urged donors to restore funding for economic development in the war-ravaged country. Intelligence agent for Canada smuggled British schoolgirls to Syria. Several media outlets claim that UK conspired with Ottawa to cover up Shamima Begum's disappearance. Ukrainian president urged Russian troops to flee for their lives after his forces launch an offensive to retake southern areas. Meanwhile, Russian energy giant Gazprom has cut off its gas supplies to Germany. Indian industrialist Gautam Adani has become the world's third richest person on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. It is the first time a nation has ranked in the top 3. Up next, we have the business updates. Sri Lanka's president announced the further tax hikes and sweeping reforms. He said the bailout talks with the International Monetary Fund were in the final stage. The gold price in Pakistan continued to decline. The per tola price of gold decreased by Rs 5,100 to Rs 140,500. Up next, we have the entertainment updates. Pakistani short sci-fi film will be having a US premiere at the 20th Annual Tall Grass Film Festival in Wichita. Director Kashif Pasa announced Pakistani-Canadian sci-fi drama is loaded with a ton of comedy and heart. Desi standard time travel. Streaming giant Netflix is celebrating its 25th birthday. Netflix put together a nostalgic reel of its humble beginnings in the early dawn of what the internet has become. Up next, we have the sports updates. Pakistan's number one Umar Khalid to lead Pakistan's golf team at World Amateur Team Golf Championships in Paris. The team also has Salman Jahangir and Yashil Shah. Afghanistan cricket team outclassed Bangladesh to qualify for Asia Cup 2022 Super 4S. Afghanistan sealed an emphatic 7-wicket victory. Up next, we have the health updates. Health experts in Pakistan have alarmed as the outbreak of disease in flood-affected areas. Around 5 million people to fall sick in the next 4 to 12 weeks in Sindh, Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Half of the world's healthcare facilities lack basic hygiene services, United Nations said. This puts nearly 4 billion people at greater risk of infection. Up next, we have the updates on science and technology. NASA will be launching its rocket Artemis 1 to the moon to test for its official launch in 2024. The crew will be the first to travel outside Earth's orbit since 1972.
OpTv की फखरिया पेशकश। दुनिया भर में आबाद पाकिस्तानियों की तरक्की और कामरानी पर मबनी प्रोग्राम। पाकिस्तान को तरक्की की राह पर गामजन करने के लिए दुनिया भर में पाकिस्तानी मुतहर्रिक और तैयार। दुनिया भर के मुल्कों में पाकिस्तानी का उनकी तरक्की में हिस्सा देखिए। बैनुल अक़वामी मंजर में पाकिस्तानियों का समाजी, सियासी, तिजारती और मजहबी उमूर में भरपूर किरदार।